Robyn Brown accidentally admits she was Kody's favorite wife, gets destroyed by Sister Wives fans. Reading time, 3 minutes. On the most recent episode of Sister Wives, Robyn Brown said something that has gotten her in scalding hot water with many TLC viewers. It was something about luggage. The reality star, of course, is the only remaining spouse in Kody Brown's once polygamous family. Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown have all walked away from the narcissist over the past few years. Sitting down this past Sunday night with Sukanya Krishnan as part of the show's one-on-one special, Robyn was taken aback a bit when the host asked, "Who gets the luggage rack when visiting a hotel with Kody?" Robyn simply replied that she was the one who used it any time she traveled with Kody, which stood as a stark contrast to previous remarks made by Christine and Janelle, both of whom have said Kody would get the rack and they would be forced to toss their suitcases on the floor. Was this a random and perhaps petty complaint? Perhaps, to some. But it was also a telling one, considering how Kody's former sister wives have long said that Robyn was Kody's favorite and that played a major role on why they left their relationship with him. "This is so stupid," Robyn told Krishnan over the luggage rack debate and topic. "Did you not know that it was a pet peeve of theirs?" the host asked, to which Robyn responded, "I had no idea." "Why do you think you get the luggage rack?" Krishnan followed up. "Maybe I put my luggage up there first, I don't know." "It's not, like, a big thing," Robyn said. "Except, it is a big thing." To the other sister wives, who so often felt like second-class citizens in their marriages to Kody, with the luggage rack being an example of how their needs were never met. For their part, Sister Wives fans passionately reacted to Robyn's dismissal of what she believed was a non-existent problem. "She's going to say yes even if it's not true to stick it to the other wives," claimed one Facebook user, while another agreed as follows. "She loves sticking it to the other wives. I wish they would dump Kody and Robyn and just have the other women and kids on the series." A third critics wrote, "She enjoys this too much. To step on other women to make yourself feel superior is sickening." And a fourth stated, "I don't believe a word that comes out of her mouth except that she just admitted she's the favorite." The topic of Robyn and Kody's union has been a major one on these interview specials of late. "I think there's a lot of focus on me. I actually get really tired of it. I wish really badly that they would all focus on their own relationships," Robyn said earlier this month about Mary, Janelle, and Christine and how they often bring her up when addressing their issues with Kody. Kody, meanwhile, got worked up over all the hate he and his remaining wife still receive. He says his relationship with Robyn has been blessed by God and wishes others would respect it. "You find higher love, and then everybody just slaps you down for it?" Kody said on part 1 of this same special, adding in anger. Robyn Brown's life looks a lot different now that she's living alone with Kody and it's not better. This year marks season 19 of the dramatic, often controversial reality series Sister Wives. The show features the Brown family, headed by Kody Brown, a devout Mormon who practices polygamy, along with his several wives and their 18 children. When the show originally premiered in 2010, it followed Kody and his then 4 wives, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, the youngest and latest addition of the bunch, whose marriage to Kody initially caused a rift in the family dynamic. Of the 4 women, only Robyn remains legally married to Kody, and things seem like they're a far cry from marital bliss. Robyn Brown's life completely changed living alone with Kody. The initial conceit of Sister Wives was to give audience members a behind-the-scenes look into the world of polygamy. Mormonism has often been criticized for this practice, some calling it dated and others calling it misogynistic, as only men are allowed to have multiple partners while women are not. Episodes of the show portrayed both the potential benefits and challenges of this kind of lifestyle. The women were able to help care for one another's children, for instance, but there were also more emotionally fraught moments, too. Complicated matters such as which of his wives Kody was spending the most time with often caused tension among the family. Robyn stepped in as Kody's 4th and youngest of his wives, coming into the family just shortly before the series premiered on TLC in 2010. The two have a 10-year age gap between them, making her several years younger than his other partners. Her addition to the family also sparked contention with his previous wives, as it was Kody's first new marriage in a whopping 16 years. Robyn's transition into the family was far from a smooth one. She faced jealousy and struggled to find her place within the Browns' existing family dynamic. Prior to meeting Kody, Robyn also had 3 children from her previous marriage to David Jessup. She and Kody would go on to have 2 children of their own together, Solomon and Ariella. Another issue that the series has followed is that of the legality of polygamy. Currently, Robyn and Kody reside in Flagstaff, Arizona, though polygamy remains completely illegal throughout the entire country. It's no surprise that the family faced backlash for the practice once their lifestyle was aired on TV, adding further tension to the family structure. Since the series began, 3 out of 4 of Kody's wives have divorced him, leaving Robyn as his sole spouse. His first wife, Mary, legally split from him in 2014. At first, however, the two noted that they remained spiritually married to one another. At the time, Mary said that her decision to legally divorce Kody was actually a strategic choice. Doing so would allow Kody to marry Robyn and adopt her kids from her former marriage. Even if this started as a clever strategy, though, it seems that the relationship continued to sour between Kody and Mary. After years of emotional turmoil, during which Mary cited she often felt neglected by the family patriarch in favor of his other wives, Mary announced in 2023 that their spiritual marriage had ended as well. Since then, she's spoken about how she's mustered the courage to venture back out into the dating pool. Other splits were not far behind. Kody's second marriage to wife Christine occurred in 2021. Christine noted that she often felt a lack of intimacy from Kody and that she was seeking a romantic relationship that was more fulfilling than her current one. Kody's third wife Janelle separated from him in December 2022. Janelle spoke about how she and Kody had different views when it came to certain priorities and family dynamics, and that this ultimately led to an irreconcilable strain. End their relationship. Why Sister Wives? Janelle reportedly moved in secret to North Carolina. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown has been the subject of massive, months-long speculation over whether she'd move east, and the lack of clarity around where she planned to live seems to have been intentional. Janelle and her now ex Kody Brown are no longer together as of December 2022, which is also the case with pretty much every one of Kody's wives except for Robyn. As far back as May 5th, Sister Wives fans speculated that Janelle had either already moved or planned to move to North Carolina, based on her Instagram activity. Janelle has endured a horrific 2024, after the sudden and tragic death of her son Garrison on March 5th. On March 12th, fans spotted Janelle visiting her daughter Madison Brown, who moved to North Carolina in 2022, and inferred that the family was grieving together, nothing more. On the May 5th post, Sister Wives fans interpreted Janelle's Instagram posts from North Carolina similarly, suspecting Janelle and her children wished to spend time together in their time of grief. I don't think so. According to her posting, she's been traveling around while still going back to Flagstaff from time to time. She's been spending a lot of time with Maddie and her grandkids in NC. They said they were going to do a lot of gardening this spring, but then the tragedy happened. So that must have put that on hold until now. Spending time gardening with her daughter and grandkids sounds like a good way to cope. I feel for her. Given the immense loss endured by the Brown family, and Janelle in particular, fans weren't sure if she was just spending time with her kids in North Carolina, or prepping to move to be closer to them because she and Kody were no longer together. Janelle's big move was a big secret. Although Janelle's social media posts seemed to suggest she spent most of July traveling, a few scattered details pointed to a looming move. On July 16th, we reported that Mykelti Brown, Christine Brown's daughter, was about to move to North Carolina, amid what seemed to be a larger trend among Kody's children, as well as his former wives, apparently. Mykelti Brown and her husband, Tony Padron, are gearing up for a big move from Utah to North Carolina later this month of July. This transition marks another significant shift for the Brown family, as they continue to leave their Southwest roots behind and settle in the Tar Heel state. A little over a week ago, In Touch Weekly reported that Janelle had purchased a large property, over 150 acres, on March 28. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown purchased a $289,000 North Carolina property nearly 2 years after her split from Kody Brown, In Touch can exclusively confirm. Janelle, 55, made the 156-acre purchase in Chocowinity, North Carolina, on March 28, according to documents exclusively obtained by In Touch. The property is listed as agricultural. The timing of the purchase alone spoke to the likely reason behind Janelle's decision. Less than 2 weeks after the loss of her son, she bought property close to other Brown family members, and her daughter Maddie. In Touch obtained documents confirming the purchase, but even that wasn't really an indicator that Janelle was moving to North Carolina permanently. On July 24, Showbiz Cheat Sheet gleaned confirmation from a video posted by one of the Brown children via Patreon, reporting. While Janelle purchased her acreage in March 2024, it was unclear if she lived in the East Coast state or was still residing in Arizona. Mykelti and Tony Padron set the record straight during a recent video upload to their Patreon account. Tony Padron revealed that Janelle had already moved to North Carolina and that it would be nice to be closer to her household once they, too, move states. Mykelti tried to quiet her husband, stating that he wasn't supposed to mention Janelle's move. She didn't explain why the move was a secret. As the report indicated, the reason for the secrecy behind Janelle's move was not known, but it's at least somewhat probable that the development was kept under wraps to avoid spoiling future Sister Wives storylines. What's further not clear is whether Kody's many exes and children were moving to North Carolina, or simply away from him. $60K on dolls. The real reason Robyn's bizarre hobby wasn't mentioned on Sister Wives' 19 Tell-All. Robyn Brown from Sister Wives appears to have a passion for collecting dolls, but she hasn't discussed her hobby on camera. Throughout the years, she has faced many challenges with her husband, Kody Brown. Robyn has witnessed 3 divorces and has seen her polygamous family break up. She is also contemplating her future with Kody now that she is in an exclusive relationship with him. In Sister Wives Season 19, Robyn was shown encouraging Kody to mend his relationships with his children and urging him to reconcile with everyone before it is too late. During Sister Wives Season 19 Tell-All, Janelle, Mary, and Christine spoke candidly about their hopes, opinions, and goals. In one particular scene, Janelle expressed frustration with Kody and Robyn, stating that she could no longer be friendly with them. She mentioned Robyn wasn't entirely innocent, but Kody was more responsible for the breakdown of their family. While the other Sister Wives openly discussed their perspectives, Kody and Robyn avoided answering many questions. Robyn seemed to dodge tough questions, and the host didn't even bring up the topic of her overspending habits. Robyn lives a lavish life with Kody. Robyn and Kody live in a house worth over $2 million. While Kody's former wives have struggled to rebuild their lives after their divorces, Robyn has lived like royalty in her home in Arizona. Over the years, Robyn has enjoyed the privilege of being Kody's favorite wife. She has obtained everything she has desired, whether it be a big home or a comfortable life. A few years ago, Kody purchased a massive house with multiple bedrooms for Robyn. He allowed her to decorate it with costly furnishings. In 2024, Kody and Robyn sold their home for over $1 million before purchasing another big house for over $2 million. Has been speculation that Kody and Robyn have a substantial amount of money that they enjoy overspending. Even Kody's daughter, Gwendolyn Brown, accused him and Robyn of being shopaholics, claiming that her father and his only remaining wife are addicted to buying things. Janelle also added to the rumors by stating that Kody had taken advantage of the family's shared funds. While Robyn hasn't shared many details about her lavish life on camera, there is a belief that she lives luxuriously, based on pictures of her and Kody wearing expensive items. Did Robyn really spend $60,000 on dolls? Robyn's Etsy account is no longer active. Robyn was one of the Sister Wives who didn't have a full-time job, but she always took pride in being a hard worker. She even attempted to start a business called My Sister Wife's Closet, but it has since closed. There has been speculation that Robyn didn't contribute to the family finances and mismanaged the money due to her habit of overspending. A few months ago, she was accused of spending over $60,000 on doll clothing and accessories. According to the Ashley's Reality Roundup, an Etsy account that seems to belong to Robyn had hundreds of reviews for expensive doll clothing. The rumored Etsy account also reviewed junk journals, like the one gifted to Mary by Robyn on Sister Wives. Although the account has since become inactive, many Sister Wives viewers speculate that the account may have belonged to Robyn. Screenshots of the reviews were reported by a Redditor, @BoringNameGoesHere, sparking a debate among fans. One Redditor criticized Robyn's spending habits, stating, "And she said the other wives don't know how to budget their money. No wonder they needed a new McMansion, she was undoubtedly running of room for her dolls." Why did Suki not discuss Robyn's bizarre hobby? Suki purposefully decided to avoid asking about specific topics. Robyn's unusual hobby of collecting American dolls has gained attention on social media. Recently, Sister Wives Tell All host Suki appeared on the Sarah Fraser Show, where she discussed the real reason she didn't question Robyn about her spending money on dolls. She said, I don't ask those questions, even though I know about the underwear situation." Suki acknowledged knowing about Robyn's rumored doll collection and the discussions on social media, but she chose not to bring it up because it felt like an invasion of privacy. Suki mentioned that it wasn't right for social media users to virtually enter Robyn's home and discuss the pictures and videos of their private possessions and share those online. Suki stated that selling a house as a famous reality TV star has its drawbacks, as it can often result in situations like this. Suki mentioned that Kody, Robyn, and the rest of their family have been through a lot, implying that she intentionally avoided asking about the dolls during Tell All. She expressed that discussing that topic seemed inappropriate to her. Was Robyn protected from tough questions? Suki received both praise and criticism from fans. Suki stated that her goal wasn't to explore Kody and Robyn's finances or delve into their spending habits. She mentioned that her objective was to bring everyone together for a reunion, suggesting that it could happen soon, as the family members are gradually beginning to see eye to eye. Although Suki is entitled to approach her work as she sees fit, it's difficult not to wonder if she consciously steers clear of certain questions that don't align with the show's plot. It appears that the host prefers not to discuss topics unrelated to the drama that unfolded during the season. It wouldn't be incorrect to say that Robyn received preferential treatment during Tell All. This was also noted by many fans who commented on the video posted by the Sarah Fraser Show featuring Suki. One Instagram user mentioned that Suki did better than last year but still didn't challenge Kody and Robyn as much as she could have. They suggested that Suki could have done a better job of addressing Robyn's spending habits. Another user chimed in, "Their finances is not an invasion of privacy." Hopefully, the next part of the Sister Wives Season 19 Tell All will impress fans. What happened to Robyn Brown after Sister Wives Season 19? Robyn Brown has been living a lavish and happy life with Kody Brown since appearing in Sister Wives Season 19. She joined the Brown family in 2010 as Kody's fourth wife, following Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown. Over time, Robyn developed a stronger bond with Kody than with his other wives. In 2014, she became his legal wife, solidifying her position in the family. Between 2021 and 2023, Kody's first three wives ended their spiritual marriages with him. He then entered into a monogamous relationship with Robyn and decided to pursue polygamy no longer. Initially, Robyn and Kody faced challenges due to the significant upheaval in their family dynamics. They encountered marital problems caused by Kody's issues with anger. Fortunately, things have calmed down in recent months. They have found peace in their new monogamous relationship and are now prioritizing their own happiness. Kody and Robyn sold the Coyote Pass property and split the proceeds evenly among themselves and the other sister wives, Mary and Janelle. Additionally, they also sold their previous home and bought a new one in Flagstaff, signaling the beginning of their new monogamous life in a familiar yet fresh setting. Robyn isn't in contact with any of the sister wives. Christine and Robyn haven't spoken in years. Initially, Robyn made an effort to be friendly to all of Kody's previous wives. She became a confidant to Mary, a friend to Janelle, and a supporter to Christine. She cared for them, showing her strong belief in the concept of polygamy. However, after Kody ended his relationships with Mary, Janelle, and Christine, Robyn's attitude changed. She lost interest in maintaining connections with her former sister wives and eventually lost touch with all of them. As of 2025, Robyn appears to be out of contact with any of her former sister wives, including her former friend, Mary, Janelle, and Christine have all shared their reasons for no longer being in touch with Robyn. Janelle mentioned that she never really had much of a relationship with Robyn. Janelle acknowledged that she doesn't hold any grudges against Robyn, but she wasn't interested in pursuing a friendship with her. Mary and Christine also have similar opinions about their relationship with Robyn. Both women admitted they don't really communicate with Robyn, as they feel that they no longer need to build a relationship with her. According to Rogue Energy, Christine said, "I haven't talked to